We're hot, ladies and gentlemen, and we will move it back over to here. All right, so we get the Mars banned out by the Sad Kickers again. Again, I think it's a very, very safe ban. They do have first pick, but if you're not, again, going to play it, it's a great hero to ban out. We take out the Undying again from the side of the Dire. They did not select their team. That's how quickly they went in here. So that is the side of Saturday Night Dive. Enigma also banned out by Pepega's side and the Sad Kickers, and moving into the second ban on the side of Dive. The Bloodseeker taken out. Again, I won't be too surprised if this becomes a more common theme, if not in the first phase, although they have been picking up in the first phase. That might be where you have to ban it against the Wifestealer crew. But Pepega played very, very well in the Bloodseeker, even after having a bad start. Good hero to take out. May see a repeat of Detective Diglett's Snapfire here, Steph. He seemed to play pretty well. I think that's a good hero, good fit, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's a good. Oh, sorry. I think it's a good pick.
It's a nice safe support, can provide good damage, does have a stun, not the easiest stun to land in the world, and lanes pretty well. Maybe not the strongest of all
I
laners,
do
but it's not a
respect that
liability.
Bloodseeker ban.
I think you have to. We do see the Lina again picked up by Dive. We did, well, flanking, as a professional Lina player, did have a number of prospective comments on the play last game, but they must have felt it worked out pretty well because they're picking up again first slot here. We'll see if it's on Salamello, if there's some sort of flex. Same support combo is going to be taken by the Keckers. Lich and Snapfire, likely your 4 and 5 from what we can see right now. Snapfire, of course, can be flexed out to mid, can be even played in the off lane. But again, with the success they had last game, pretty likely that they just run it back. So we'll see if we take out Dusa and other raid bosses here in the second phase when we get into the bans. Ooh, well, they've picked their carry up already. Son of God is a very, very solid Void player. Faceless Void's a very, very solid carry, to use the same phrase. But now they get to see, and that hero's not really played anywhere else. So that gives the Radiant the information for what they're expecting to see in that safe lane. We do see the Skywrath banned out again, and there's a Dusa. Second respect ban from the side of the Dire, the side of the Dive. So we may have the same support combo, but we're definitely going to see some different cores from Pepega's side. Leshrac taken out of the pool again, does play pretty well, pretty effective with the Faceless Void hero. Is able to do rather a lot of damage in the chrono. Arc Warden taken out again. I kind of forgot that Arc Warden was still in the pool, which is insane considering the players that are currently on the side of the Radiant, but he will not be seen in this game. So what'd you like to see? I think the Keckers kind of like the most of us fighting style. Certainly Wife was more than good on the farm up.
Kind of curious on like I want to see this what Pepega plays offlane now that his famous Bloodseeker is gone.
Pepega has a very solid hero pool. He doesn't always
I want to
play
see the
the
Freon.
standard heroes. He can play them, but he does have some pretty good ideas for what can be played aggressively in the lane, if not immediately in the early lane. Certainly aggressively from the off lane position shortly thereafter. But it will be across from his Faceless Void. The Lone Druid banned out as well. Another micro-intensive hero, but if you can play Arc Warden, in most cases, you can play Lone Druid. I'm not sure the reverse is true. A little more casting on the Arc Warden side. But I think that's another safe ban out for the side of the Dive. They move in their next pick here. Lina was played as the 5 position, the safe lane support. So again, this could just be the full safe lane we're seeing here on the side of the Dire. But it is a hero that does have some flex capabilities to 4 and 2 as well, depending on the matchup.
Oh, I'm back. Sorry, Nance.
No worries. We're just still waiting
How
on this
about
pick.
yourself?
I'm thinking Just alone with my own thoughts, trying to see what might get picked up here.
I want to see the Pepega Treant Protector.
Some Trent.
Uh-huh. What about you, Flankin?
Well, I just got back. I've played a couple times with it. It is decent. The problem, I don't think core Treant is very strong. I think it's better. I think it's better as a support because the kit is actually, I think, pretty strong, pretty good, especially against a Faceless Void. Because Void kind of wants what, like attack speed, and he wants like this Mask of Madness, MKB, BKB. He doesn't really want to stop for a Manta.
That's dirty.
Which I think and he doesn't really want. You don't really want to commit immediately like a BKB for like just one to dodge one spell. So I don't know. It's not too bad. But the Dire do have the Faceless Void Phoenix combo. Always dangerous. You press 2 buttons and pretty much anyone in the game will die. So
yeah, if you're caught in there, or you can even zone out with the bubble too. That really helps get the egg off. We were able to in the previous series see the Phoenix Mars combo. The Faceless Void Chronosphere works very, very similar on a longer cooldown, of course.
I really wish Admiral Simp could play a Snapfire offlane, because you can see the pick order, right? They pick the Phoenix with the Void immediately, and if you could move this Snapfire to 3, they could have picked I don't know, some kind of odd Shadow Demon 4, but some sort of. I mean, a Snapfire with Ags can save you a little if you're on the edge of Chrono. Maybe he goes like Ags 8 or some weird build to save. But you could have picked kind of like this Disruption, which just they press their 2 buttons and you press that are like 2-minute, 3-minute cooldowns, and you press your 1 20-second cooldown, and then they just lose the fight.
Yeah, the closest thing they have to save is the Lich Armor, and sometimes when you're trying to remain in position to save with Lich Armor, you get yourself caught in the Chrono anyway, and it's not nearly save enough, as you accurately pointed out.
Faceless Void is a lot of damage through MKB, through his bashes, which are both magic. Phoenix is all magic. It's not enough.
So Pepega will be on the X, as you guys pointed out. Drow Ranger picked up as the safe lane carry for the side of the Radiant and the Keckers. We talked about the Phoenix. Slardar's picked up as the offlaner, almost for sure, unless we have some craziness here on the dive.
All right, I'm gonna be nice to Cello this batch, because I think I picked on his Lina a little too much last time. So Lina is near and dear to my heart. Is the hero I have most played. So maybe I was a bit too harsh. So we'll see what they do with it in the position 5 Lina. It looks like again.
Yeah, I think so. I think the Phoenix you're much more likely to see as your 4. Hanging out there with Mr. Slardar.
So Slardar Lina is a very strong lane, so maybe they do run the Phoenix 5. We'll see.
Some mid laners being banned out by both sides. Go ahead, Steph, sorry.
The Lina 4 instead of 5 is a lot better than Phoenix 4 with Slardar.
Yeah, I think the Lina Slardar makes a lot more sense. I think I agree, Steph.
We will have to see. We're banning out some mid-heroes here. Quap's gone. Zeus was gone from the previous phase, as was Leshrac. And Void Spirit banned out by the Dire.
I'm not sure if they picked this Drow just for, lane matchup, but I don't think it's a very good Drow after laning phase. It's a very good Drow game after laning phase.
It's tough. It gives them... Drow's a good egg hitter. Against the Void, it is tough. Right? If you're ever in Chrono, you just kind of die. But if you're ever not in Chrono, it is... if you get 3 or 4, if you get ahead by a little bit, and you just start 3-shotting this Faceless Void. Because Faceless Void will not have a lot of armor, right? He's going to probably go Mask of Madness, and you pierce through the base.
Absolutely.
And then the -6 is still applied, right? I believe.
Yep, it does.
So, you are going to be crushing damage through that base armor. And that will be... You're just going to start getting 3 or 4 shots. So I think it's kind of a give and take, right? Faceless Void can counter Drow because you put her in Chrono and just kill her. But if Drow can get a couple hits off, Faceless Void does not want to build really these tanky stat items. And I believe, he also doesn't really want to build a Manta. So if he gets silenced before BKB, he just dies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've probably seen it all in our pubs more than a few times. At some point in the mid game, Faceless Void sees this good Chrono opportunity. Time walks in, catches the gust right to the face, and melts.
Yeah, and then then your game just feels really hard after like one or two of those deaths, I think. Because when the Drow starts getting ahead, like who Slardar can't frontline against the Drow. Though maybe the Ag Solar Crest build or something like that, right? Maybe Slardar can kind of frontline.
Yeah, the armor he gets from the pool is bonus, so it would still apply.
Yeah, is bonus, right? Maybe that'll be pretty good, but the status resistance against Gust, against any stuns coming out, Wind Ranger.
Windy. So maybe a mid Snapfire question mark?
Maybe.
I think
it's a mid wind. I'd guess more mid Wind Ranger. Gives you a good pickoff. Gives I think it's just a solid hero.
Oh yeah,
I think it's a solid mid laner. I don't believe Wind Ranger 4 is very strong at the moment, but maybe that's because I suck at the hero too. So
I had a stretch where I was really effective at playing Wind Ranger, and then apparently I just forgot how to be effective with that hero. Can land some
the
shackle
hero's very
shots,
hit or miss.
Ha ha ha! Just like her spells.
Yeah. I did enjoy the couple times the Meteor Hammer build works, because it is just funny to just stun somebody or two people and then just drop Meteor Hammer on them as a Wind Ranger and just have like 6 seconds of disable. It's pretty disgusting.
You can just hear them into their mics. No.
Yeah, you're just like a son of a bitch.
Somebody stop her. Interrupt, please.
And I know I played it a couple times in our old stack, and it is nice because if the game does go late, eventually a support Wind Ranger is going to just kill somebody.
Yeah, the transition is strong.
The transition into the late game is very strong. Omni Knight.
I don't. Lena mid.
Lena mid.
I think that's better. I like that better.
And we see the Wind Ranger instantly picked up by Sev. So Lena versus Windy. Redhead on redhead action in the middle lane. Snapfire being played by Diglett once again.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite heroes. Lich once again. Support duos did well for the Sad Kickers last time. Why deviate? Am I right?
Yeah, ain't broke, don't fix it.
Nope. I think the Axe Snapfire lane is also decent. It doesn't have. I don't know. Was the Bloodseeker banned?
Yeah, they banned it first phase.
Yeah, I was gonna say it did a lot of good work for them in the mid game, and it is very good against the Faceless Void because silence at level 1 is 3 seconds. You can always ensure that your combo of damage is not time locked off, which is Faceless Void's main way of surviving a lane. So
yeah, not something they want to see, and Pepega clearly plays it very well. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, yeah, absolutely. And this Omni Knight last pick for their position 5. And I mean, it is going to be tough, right? The Axe W doesn't really do anything. Omni Knight just purges it off.
Right.
You don't care. The bonus regen, the status resistance on this Faceless Void. He's going to feel unkillable in this lane.
Yeah, it's going to have to be like a near perfect string together to even get any damage to stick for a time walk here.
And then he's just going to get queued by the Omni Knight anyway. So I think this is nice. It secures the lane. The R is good because Drow, all her damage is physical. She Omni Knight presses R and everyone's invincible. I guess at least against Drow. But the Wind Ranger is going to build an MKB. So people are still going to die during the Omni Knight ult.
Yeah, we will get some magic damage coming out. And just to run through the heroes real quick here in case we get a rune fight shortly. On the side of the Radiant, we have Detective Diglett reprising his role in the 4-position Snapfire. Pepega this time is going to be playing the Axe. Onto the mid lane, we have Sev playing Wind Ranger. In the safe lane, we have the combination of Wifestealer on the Drow Ranger with an awesome Mask of Madness old school TI, 2 Immortal, something like that. It's a long time ago, maybe 3. And Lich, 3 or 4 perhaps. And Lich, position 5, played by Otorius. Notorious. Steph, if you'd be so kind, let's run through our dire heroes as we get a little bit of exchange of damage here in the bottom lane.
We got Stewie on the Lena, Sonagon on the Void, Cello Mellow on the Omni Knight, Filsky on the Slaughter, and Smack Tricks on the Phoenix.
Ooh, that's an interesting build. A lot of stats. Goes for the crown and a bunch of ironwood branches.
So that's not a bad, especially if you can get your position 5 to feed you tangos, which it looks like he bought 2 sets, fed 2 to the mid and 1 to the off lane, which is because you get your meteor hammer, right? The crown builds into the meteor hammer very early, which is very nice. Phoenix also with these stats, 800 base HP, by the way.
That's pretty beefy.
That's a lot of health.
So now wait, in that build then, do you skip tranquils and go like to the ring of health real early? Or do you still get the tranquils?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not a big meteor hammer proponent of Phoenix. Granted, I'm not a great Phoenix player, so excuse me on that part. But I think I think I like her having a. I'm not quite sure how the build goes.
I'll be interested to see. We can check in obviously. And the Omni-Knight, not this purpose is not to correct you, Steph, because I'm just now curious. Is it Cello Mello or Cello? How does he pronounce his name? On the Omni-Knight there,
I'm
Mr.
not
Flanking.
sure.
Ooh, might have lost them temporarily here. Well, let's see the exchange of damage across here. Actually, we have a little aggressive position as we both get low in the mid lane, so we'll check in here for just a moment. Wind Ranger pretty low, does get the salve out, so we'll have to pop that once it comes off the cooldown from removing it from the backpack. Lena does opt for Dragon Slave and then Fiery Soul. Definitely the more mid-focus build.
By the Phoenix.
It's really well done. It is very hard for the Phoenix to trade with the Lich, though. You don't have Fire Spirits level 1. They know he has Icarus dive, so there's just no way to trade against the Kyo.
Yeah, it's sometimes you just have to do it, though, on the 4-persistent Phoenix. It doesn't feel great, but if it saves your life, it's worth it. And from what he has queued up right now, to answer our previous question, it looks like we go boots. And, boots are awesome in general, and then straight into it without the tranquils. Obviously, you can change that. There's plenty of time to change that, but at least what he has queued up at the moment. Wifestealer just punching.
Oh, they're going on the Omni-Knight top. He's getting really low, but I don't think he's going to die. To Diglett, he's not going to commit on it. Self popped.
He'll be all right.
See, this is good. Son of God's a good carry. He knows he's not going to get it. He just immediately goes back for the creeps. That's what's important in the lane. Right? I know your supports want you to come help, but guess what? It's not worth griefing your game and missing 20 last hits.
No, absolutely not. There's some trades going on bottom. I'll check in and run that real quick. Got the mess of the half poles here. It looks like it was stacked once as well. I
think this mess does, benefit the Dire a little more, right? Slardar is not supposed to have a good time against this Drow. Right? So this kind of messy time when Drow just can't just sit and hit you as you try and last hit, I think is just always going to be good if they can keep that going for them.
I mean, that's the kind of the general rule of either of the side lanes, right? If the status quo benefits you, then if you're the other side, if status quo benefits the other side, disrupt the lane. Just create chaos as much as you can. Phoenix getting super low. I'm going to go check in on this, man.
Pull. Phoenix is very low.
Good dodge by Wife.
Oh my goodness, the clicks.
Not enough mana, unfortunately, for another, even if he got in range, Frost Blast. He's low on resources, unfortunately. In the middle lane, Lena's bodying up the Wind Ranger a little bit, at least. 19-4, 14-2.
Good wind run dodge. Good wind run dodge with the stun as well.
Almost.
That was close.
How many bottle charges we got left?
This Seb's a good player. Jeez.
And we have some exchanges. We'll be looking for that rune at the 4-minute mark here because we have 2 players in the mid lane again with empty bottles.
And no one's coming to get it, so this is just going to be a rune guess for each of them. Oh, the Wind Ranger gets lucky. Sometimes you just get that. Oh, and the range creep and the harass. That is.
Lich still doesn't have any mana regen items, unfortunately. Wife did complete a Bacillus, so he's got it by
nice solo killer.
Oh, going for it.
What am I clicking?
Using
the wrong hero.
The Fiery Souls.
Snap is looking for it.
Gets the Q off in wrong direction. I guess she felt he's 2v1ing and just doing just fine, I guess.
Going back to the top lane here, I do appreciate the shotgun to the side. Oh, did he walk it past tower? I think, yeah, he stopped watching it, unfortunately.
Oh,
Because it's delivered very, very deep.
Diglett.
That's unfortunate.
Diglett. All right, 5 minutes are coming up. Don't bother. Just go get your bounty. Oh,
Oh, wait a
never
minute.
mind.
Might be some kill
Diglett.
potential here. With the stun.
Oh,
I think he's trying to give it to Pega. There it is.
oh, there it is. First blood. That's good. It's a lot of damage from the tower. And the first hit bash.
That always
I already
feels
know
so
Papega
bad.
is just mauling in the chat. I've been in enough of those games.
Aggressive play here. Windranger's going to find it out. Oh, the stun still catches. Do we have Windrunner? We already used it to get here.
No, tell your
Still
Snapfire to save you that. Tell your Snapfire to save you that. Come on.
Ping it, ping it. Oh,
Diglett.
bit too late
Oh.
here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, I believe is a term. Watch out for the shackle here. Oh, just barely missed again. Now, Lena has 6. This gets a little scary.
Oh, yeah, this is...
There's a lot of burst damage here. We'll watch mid for a second here.
I'm
but
pretty
if we land a
sure...
stun, could be curtains.
She does have the raindrops, which is a very good pickup for the Windranger.
Yep,
Help
120
protect
block.
against a little bit of that damage.
Uphill hit. And let's see how our runes go.
And
Down
Phoenix
the
is
bottom.
coming to protect this one. And
He's
gonna
going down
pick it up
there.
immediately
Yeah,
to
he's gonna have
prevent. Oh, he might be going.
Ooh, dive in. Nice play. Might be able to get the curry out of this too. Has the DD. It's a single shot. And Sev just trying to get out of dodge before stuff gets too nasty here.
Absolutely.
Oh wait, the Phoenix has a bottle too. I didn't realize he popped it that quickly. I was not looking
Yeah, man.
at the messages.
I don't believe that is. It was given to him by the Lena.
Oh, I thought. Oh, you know what? I clicked on
Oh,
her.
there's
just
no
as I
way that
did
dude
it.
bought a frickin'
And we catch the kill bottom as Slardar is able to kill the Lich.
That's a very... Filski is having a much better game this time. He's going to be feeling a lot better than his Brewmaster.
Absolutely, he does have his level 6 up. Help him kill some creeps. Help him kill some heroes.
Not as the safe... This is kind of reverse the last game where the offlaners were all very sad and the safe laners were getting beat up a little bit. Now it's the opposite, actually. Everyone's doing okay, but the safe laners on each side is a little behind.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Oh, the Snapfire. I don't know if
Yeah.
that was the direction.
oh, they might be able to
That's a
Omni
double
with
taunt.
this. So very close.
Oh, the bash!
Oh, and the spin. He doesn't have dunk, so he's got to get the hits on him. We'll get a clean up on
the
the
Lena
sun.
rotation, though, coming up from behind.
Still
Axe
has
did
the
hit level
Luna.
6. Oh, I don't think you're going to kind of get away from this one, buddy.
Nice little
Yeah.
juke. Not going to be enough. And down goes Papega. Now let's see what the Wind
Good
Ranger's doing. in
rotation
the
by the
meantime.
Lena.
She's going to TP back mid.
This is a tough part of playing Phoenix. Is like you really want to use your fire spirits to harass and then be able to trade.
So they beat up
but
on the
they're
drought
kind of
here.
all in on her. You
No value
can't.
level in dust. This is a lot of damage, but
What is he doing?
I guess he thought he was dead
tried
either
to
way.
auto attack. He tried to auto attack, but just with the fire spirits, you can't do it. And they're just diving.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my god, this is gonna do so much
Bashes
damage.
up. He's dead. We have an Omni down here too. Heal up his buddies. Maybe apply some tower pressure with this nice little catapult that's
Oh,
sitting
they're
here.
gonna try and do a little bit of damage. Oh, the stun. Oh, they're gonna get the void return kill. That is big.
Ooh, I missed that top as I'm looking for my net worth hotkey. Apologies there. It's a good kill. Probably none better at this point in time on the side of the Radiant.
No, that is.
Especially after
they kinda
trading
need that
ground.
return.
And yeah, it looks like we're just gonna lose our tower down here.
The Radiant are gonna go up top and try and do the same thing. The now Slider is not the offlaner that can, or like an Underlord or Sand King that can just kind of come top and immediately hold this tower. So I don't believe they're gonna. If they bring 3 or 4 heroes up, I don't think they're gonna try and defend.
I think we just got that ward pinged out by the.
This is very dangerous. They're rotating on this drow. She knows. She knows.
Spidey sense is tingling. And I think she saw the Omni for a bit there too, so actual sense is tingling. Ooh.
Well,
As I'm watching that, we lose the Lich in the river there to the Lena. And her combo does a lot of damage in terms of the supports. So, oh. Going on the Lena now. Gonna get a return kill. And it's gonna
That
go
is big.
to the Wind Ranger.
Papega is trying to dive this, but he might be getting gone on himself. Doesn't have egg yet.
He's
Oh,
gonna
the
dunk
dunk.
the Phoenix.
But
He's
they're
running back
rotating.
through.
Oh, he screwed up. He didn't cut the right tree.
Yeah.
No.
He's still going. Come on, Papegs. Keep it going. Has the phase boots
He's
up.
okay. He's okay.
Sprint's coming back off, but it looks like we're going to stop the pursuit just here.
All right. Diglett is feeling
lane.
strong. But this, the story of this is Wifestealer is feeling sad on. He went from this Medusa where he was ultimate power to this Drow Ranger where he is lagging behind all other cores. He is not having a great time.
Nope, he is far
he's
from
gonna
rainbow
try-
status.
Oh, he might die to this as well. No.
That hurts. That hurts. And as rough as you would say the Void's game's going looking at the time, as you accurately pointed out, his is going worse. And Void is looking like he's going to opt for the Hand of Midas.
He had a bad time, but his cores.
Going Nance first since the Drow's game's messed up.
Yeah, I think it's good. Plus, his game was not great, but his Lena is kind of running around making space. The Axe is not ready to do that himself yet.
She's closing in on that Yules after the double null. Trading some punches top here.
Javelin is online with the Wind Ranger. It's not as big of a spike ever since the damage nerf went from 100 to 80.
Low. Oh, with that call, yeah, he's dead for sure.
Yeah, that man is dead. I like it. Look at the Snapfire using the rest of it to farm.
That's efficiency right there.
That's efficiency.
Now we'll pressure the top tier 1 with a catapult again.
This is big because this gives the Drow a space to farm, right? She can farm this triangle, and this top part of the map just becomes hers.
Well,
this
hang
is
on.
really big. They need to get this.
Well, we did get the TP in from Omni that was canceled. Lena's in the general vicinity, for lack of a better term, but
this is
just
good,
keep
right?
your
Void.
distance.
But see, that was big for the Void, right? They took their tower, what, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago? And Void has been able to live bottom and farm safely. Meanwhile, Drow had no safe place to go with his top tower gone.
They're setting up here. Blink Dagger on Slardar. Pepega's not afraid. He might need to be, though.
He should be.
We did not have the Frost Shield quite back up.
The bounces are coming.
Oh, this is excellent. There goes Alina. And now Slardar says, see you later. We get another canceled TP from the Void now. So this Phoenix is by himself, and this is going to go down, I think. Lich, you got to get a hit on this, buddy.
Oh,
no.
The uphill miss.
Gaben, don't do me like that.
It's not going to matter, but...
Phoenix is going down. Now Slardar creep finds him. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, the blink.
Oh, nice. Might get the kill on Snapfire out of this.
Oh,
Snapfire
dude, it turns on him. Very good.
says, I got 2 guns. Staring on the barrel both. And with the tip, as you might imagine. Who blinks into who? Bottom
So this is a
lane.
little greedy because the Axe has the Vanguard, or he should.
I think he's gonna get the blink. I think he's gonna get active.
Yeah, because his team is holding. I mean, the Draw's not having a great time, but they're holding. And
what can Windy do this shot?
And without the Vanguard and the minus armor from this Slardar, he's just taking too much damage. I think he's just gonna die. He's just gonna blink and feed. So I think. I want him to tank up a little bit. He's gonna die again right here as he just gets blinked.
Blink on 3 more heroes coming over here. Do get the armor off. It's not gonna be nearly enough. Now Lich is probably dead too. Yep, they know where he is. No way to perk that off.
Maybe on the Drow and the.
Ooh, 6 seconds on an ult if they group up. Nope, here we are. Slardar found you. Unfortunate. But the Lich goes down as well. Just position 5, but it is setting up here for a push on the middle tower. Snapfire ult is available if they want to do some sort of crazy setup here. Did Pepegs end up opting for... Not quite yet. Now he has the... He actually took the Vanguard out. He has the blink and blink.
I know I think he feels a little under pressure. This Slardar is like just blinking and making plays.
Yep, dive in mid again. Diglett's in a lot of trouble here. Does get the ult off. Ooh, that gaze did not.
Target splits.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. They did nice delta splits. The gaze didn't work out the way he hoped. Drow is here, so the tower will likely stay alive, but she's got to be careful. This Lena combo does a lot of damage, and it's back up in 7 seconds.
See, they're just going to go
found
on
Pega again.
and then you just get chronoed and...
Oh, I bet he wishes he had the good lord, Lich ult. The chain
He's
frost there.
twice now on the way onto this Vanguard, and he is... Or onto this blink, I'm sorry, and he is just not having a good time.
Yeah, his net worth has been completely stagnant since we first started talking about it. Like
Yeah.
after that top push, he got a little bit of farm on the way out there, and then I think he's changed to maybe 100 gold.
He's feeling the pressure. He wants to be out there making plays, but
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
Wife struggling to get a Dragon Lance, which again, this is tough sledding for our carry player here on the Radiant. That job's not going to get a ton easier.
The map movements, Void has had a completely free time, and is 6,000 net worth. Is the second highest farm core in the game.
It does have a farming item in the Midas. It's not the classical one you expect most Voids to see. When Raider's going to go for a kill here, Sun God may have had his head in a different place there because his reactions are way faster than that. So he might have been checking items, might have been checking his map.
Yeah, that was...
It was a smoked Wind Ranger, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that one because I have seen that
That's a big pickup.
kill me many times. Yep, we'll take that.
Oh no, the Yule's and Axe is dead again.
Please tell me he's able to buy
Oh,
something
he's
there.
just feeding relentlessly.
Same net worth as the last bunch of times we checked. Man, this hurts.
He's gotten 100 gold maybe in 5 minutes. Oh no.
I wish you were exaggerating, but you're not. Wind Ranger closing in on MKB. That's a positive for the side of the Radiant.
Yeah, that is good. Detective Diglett is very strong as well. He's gonna have a very early Axe. Like, look at, right? Axe don't even go, Blake. Just have freaking Diglett throw you in. Just go tank up.
Yeah,
Don't
finish
even
off the
bother.
blade mail. I'm glad that kill went to Wifestealer, at least for his sake.
Yeah.
On the Omni there, they do catch him in the river. Little bit of gold. It's nice. Take anything at this point when you're behind. And there we go, boys. We've done it.
The
Blink
blink.
dagger on the Axe hero.
You
Now,
could have had that at like 13 minutes if you didn't die.
oh, I mean, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
It was a rough time.
So Lena Games, when she's played in the mid, and again, our mid player here is doing quite a fine job, but she is one of those heroes that if you play a bit out of position and you get picked off a number of times, kind of similar style to what Axe had happened to him, she can really drop off a cliff, but you have to get those kills first. So we'll see how she builds.
I don't know how to act the blinks, and they need to be careful.
They do
This
call
is
in almost save the Lich. That would have been a huge chain frost.
So good.
And Axe is still alive. Slaughter's trying to get the heck out of here, but these slow frost arrows, they are going to massacre this man if they can keep him on him. There it is. Great jump forward, and the kill goes to Wife again. Phoenix coming forward. They want this kill, and they're going to get it eventually, but they're not going to get anybody else. That's a Chronosphere for an Axe that was almost dead anyway. Buyback on the side of Lich, who's coming back in. They will likely secure the Omni Knight kill with this. Faceless Void's trying to get the heck out of here. Phoenix is in range. He might be next if he's not careful. Axe
That
is
was a
dead.
good
Blink dagger
blink
forward.
reveal. Axe did die for it, but I believe he's going to be all right with that.
Yeah, the Snapfire was ready for it too.
I
Yeah.
really like how Sonic God's playing though. Every chrono that can get you a kill and boost your net worth is great.
You just press the button. It's just a spell.
If he has some sort of feeling for his relative position to Drow in this game, I fully agree with that. But the Drow with these fights has made up some ground. This has been quite effective, getting her a little bit closer in this game.
I think the big next spike is this. Phoenix has the Meteor Hammer, which is good, but the Ags is actually coming out on Detective Diglett, who is having quite the game.
Speaking of Phoenix mid lane, they're jumping on him.
They
We
did
have
get
the gaze, but we might be able to dive away. No, great Jackal shot. He's going
There
down.
you go. And this will be this mid tower down. This is good. Maybe.
Start our positioning. Lena's coming in too. They might want to tango.
Wait, one gets onto the Axe. This Axe is having a bad time.
They got to try to get him out of here.
Oh no.
Shane Frost is going to bounce, so they may have to just back out of here on Dire as it's ravaging the creep wave and hitting a number of heroes.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
oh man. Omni's
Tank the Lich. Right,
having
guys?
a bit of a rough time of it. What's that?
Just tank the Lich ulti.
That's right.
Yeah, creeps did their job. It didn't hit any heroes until the creeps died, so.
Yeah, Omni was one more hit away from kind of eating it there. An unfortunate ward by the Dire. It's going to be immediately dewarded with this Sentry mid.
Like, you see the Drow Ranger double swapping the treads and the Vam Brace? Now that's efficiency.
Oh, that's a lot of clicking. Wifestealer, what a guy. I mean, he's good enough. I would name a team after him.
Okay, they might. Oh, they
Oh,
do
a
swap.
double. Wow. That's two Obs wards on. Their vision game's going to be weak for a little bit here, and they catch the Omni Knight again. Silenced, melted down, hopefully by the drow, and she gets it.
Pepega tried to get it. Oh, and they're
He
going.
tried hard. We do still have dive. Looking to use it here. Does get it off. Zoning stun by the Lina, but they got to be careful. Power shot reveals her.
Axe is looking with this blink. He's going to go.
He's not going to much follow-up, though. He's got to be careful. Trying to get spins off the creeps. Heads up play. Oh, and that shackle. I don't know about that angle. But now we go focus our fire onto the Phoenix, and she will go down too.
I would be livid if I was that.
That was a really cool tackle shot.
I think I'm pretty good at math, and I can't make that one work out. I don't know what kind of angle that is in the triangle, but...
Well, this is big. That's the snap Ags that just got killed on the courier. Ooh.
At least he didn't have the actual point booster on it, though.
That's true. He can buy it from this other side shop if he wants to.
They
looking.
see the Void. Void's going to hop out.
No.
We got a Blink Dagger. Here we go in the dive. Oh, Chronosphere's up.
I don't think he kills them.
I don't think he kills either one of them. We'll see. He didn't do any damage. Can Pepega blink? He can. That's what I mean. He didn't hit him. Shackle's not going to fall. Void melting. No. Just barely gets out of there. Slaughter with the counter engage. Now Pepega's in too deep. Well, Diglett might just be able to get him out as the Lina comes in. Just press R. And Diglett's going to follow him to the grave.
Diglett,
needs to get out of here. Yeah. We are TPing out here. Wifestealer doesn't have one. Oh, and he is found. Oh, unfortunate. This is going to be a decent streak. He's been very effective. But they've just got to let him go inside of Radiant. No one else can get here. And it's worth a 500 going to the way of the Lina. Hurricane Pike almost to travels. Oof. Well, they had a lot of plays go their way, and then that pursuit of Void really cost him. Now, don't get me wrong. He was about 2 or 3 right clicks from getting melted, and with 400 extra attack speed, 2 or 3 is really quick.
This axe has got 800 gold in 4 minutes. Feels really bad.
Yeah, he has had a very, very struggling game. From a great landing stage, too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was second highest in farm to the Lina for a long time, right? So...
This Lina has her own Hurricane Pike now, too. Oh, he's...
Pepega's in here. Can he pop this Void potentially? Oh, great. With the creep wave. And they're going to melt the Void down. And now I think they need to get out of here on the side of Dire. Great shackle shot on the 2 cores. Liches here. Snapfire's here. And they're all dead. No supports to be seen. There's no save. There's no turn. Just dead cores.
Huge kills. Look at this Snapfire. 7,000 net worth. He's 700 behind the freaking axe and 800 behind the freaking Slardar. This is just another core now.
This Diglett hero combo with the Snapfire doing massive work.
A very good game. Oh no, and they're gonna...
Well, they've caught the Phoenix. Are they able to get down in time? Shackle maybe on the way. Does hit, and Shackles.
Oh, you missed the power shot. Not gonna save him, but...
And now the middle tier 2 is at risk. And by at risk, I mean dead.
Man, that is really greedy, actually.
What'd you say was greedy, Steph?
I saw Omni. I haven't seen him fight in like ages with the T.
This is kind of what I'm talking about. Have we seen him press R?
No.
I think in one fight. I recall it in one team fight, maybe 2 team fights. You don't think so?
I didn't see it.
And
he did the same thing on Luna too.
Are they gonna smoke up?
Yeah, which side here? They're both grouping up like they're gonna.
This is kind of what I was talking about. He is kind of a core player at heart. I don't think he is.
Chrono's up, boys. Need to jump in on Wind Ranger. Oh no!
Oh no! He went to force this.
Wife, good gust, but it's gonna get chronoed. Axe throws it in. Oh, gobble, huge! And he gets pulled out of the chrono on their side by Lich. This Void's life is turning to crap. They are still going to get the kill on Snapfire. He's out of the fight. Drow, though, just dishing out damage on the side, but now found by the Void. We lose the axe. Omni is dead, but that's not the biggest deal. And they're just trying to save Wifestealer. Phoenix also dead. Thank you for that flanking. Oh, Wifestealer's got to run. He gets the Lich off all. That's not enough. Great bash by the Void. Unfortunately, the Lich is going to die for their trouble.
And that's a team wipe.
That's a
Team wipe. Man, what a crazy back and forth. And they're walking straight towards it.
No, he got stunned by the Filsky, got chain stunned and just fell out right in front of him.
Oh, nice! A nice win rate. Oh,
Oof.
God.
And the chat comes out. Oh
That's your
no.
bad. That's instant tilts.
Give me more money? What's he
'Cause
want to
he
get
died.
tipped?
He got gold for it, I think.
Oh, I see. Tough to. I don't know. That's a.
What's up?
I'm not a professional smack talker, but if you're talking about out of game things and then you switch to the in game, I think you've got to use the proper term of gold, or you lose old people like me. We can't follow those kind of smack talks.
Agreed.
Thank you, Steph. Appreciate that. Good confirmation. That was actually a super massive fight. Massive gold swing. I likely should have pulled down the
Absolutely.
top
It went
chain here. They're up by
from, like,
8K
what, 1 or
now.
2K difference. Yeah.
But I
shut up.
mean,
That's
they've both
huge.
like thrown so hard. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
It's
if
kinda
they get
hard.
wiped, the Drow will shred towers, the Lina and the Faceless Lina and the Faceless Boy will shred towers, right? They're gonna.
Yeah, there are still a lot of damaging abilities that can cut through a base if we have a full wipe for either side at some point in this game, but we may be a little ways from that. We still have 3 tier 2s up and a tier 1 even for rating.
The Faceless is going right for the BKB and is almost there. The
Bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower
it's gonna make this really, really hard to kill because Wind Ranger's pretty good against Aegis because I believe Focus Fire stays on somebody, right?
I believe it does too.
Because it's just a buff that you apply to yourself whenever you attack that target, even after they've died, and if they buy back,
Yep.
like, right, and come back in.
You can cast it, it'll pierce spell immunity, and it is not dispellable. So
Yeah, and
effect stays on you.
she can. It's not that they can't kill the Void twice.
Smoke up on the Dire.
big smoke, Chronos back up.
This is it. They want to fight Midas efficiency. There you go.
Let's see
The
who's
axe
gonna
is
find.
pinging it out.
Oh, they're
go
gonna find the
swing.
Wind Ranger,
Oh,
and
my
Snapfire's not gonna be
God.
the saver this time. We do get a great egg on the back line. These two
Oh,
heroes
there
are
you
likely
go.
forfeit.
The 2 buttons makes team fights easy. Both of
Yeah.
us press R. Game ends.
On the positive side, those spells are now on cooldown, but we're going to hit a number of buildings here on the way to those respawns.
top tower has fallen.
The tier 2 is up next.
Radiant's
Lich can slow this down with the Frost Armor, as he's doing right now.
I will say this is the problem you're going to be started running into is Chrono has 160-second cooldown, but late game Phoenix, as the levels start increasing, Egg is only 110-second cooldown.
Yeah.
Your heroes are dead for 60, 70 seconds at this point,
Oh, they
right?
found the
You have
Lich.
like a 30, 40-second window to really, like, by the time people get out of the base and
Did
go.
really well with just a blink dagger though for the longest.
Filsky has played an incredibly good game.
Void confidently blinking in behind the tower.
tower is under attack.
No Chrono. Does have the
Oh, yeah,
Aegis,
I don't
of
think
course.
I don't think he's scared of much right now.
Omni Knight dropping the mech.
But it is Drow high ground. Like they
Yeah.
can't throw.
Even Snapfire is pretty strong in this area of the map.
She needs something to, like,
Zoom out here to see everybody.
oh my god, Drow does so much damage.
Really does. That is a nice meteor hammer,
through
though.
the axe,
Blinks with
man.
the axe. Does get the call on Lina, but as she's pushed away, she's doing a ton of damage to herself. A little late, perhaps, on the Omni Knight ultimate there. Would have saved her from some of that right-click damage. Void's getting beat on. Still no Chrono. Still has the eggs. This is the death of Phoenix for certain. And Omni says, I want to leave.
Yeah, that was good defense. Drow does a lot of damage. She's going for a blink. Did she finish the Manta?
And if she can go full
She
turret,
goes
Yeah,
blink.
gotcha.
I don't necessarily
no.
love it either. If you're quick on the fingers, I see where the head's at, but
I don't know. I think it's kind of like when you play Sniper and Drow. There's very few items that feel as good of a play style when you're playing Drow and Sniper than a Blink Dagger. Because you
Yeah.
already do so much damage, and all you need to do is, it's like playing Zeus with a Blink. You do enough damage just by yourself with your kit. You don't need more, and so you just want a way to maneuver yourself to prevent them from doing anything to you.
Lich in a whole lot of trouble mid. Slip on by Slardar. I agree with you. Blink is kind of one of those items that lets you play your game. You're not necessarily reacting to the game being played against you.
Yeah, lets you, right? They come in to try and ulti, you just blink out, and if you know Chrono's committed, and if you're able to blink out in front of it, then the Radiant team fight just doesn't happen. There's just no way to play their fight.
Let's see what we have coming out on the rest of our heroes here. So I'm pushing through some items.
But as you say, she does switch to go right for Butterfly, which I don't like as much. You do want energy, but this MKB is definitely going to be coming out because you're playing with a Wind Ranger, so there's no way they're not buying that item.
And Wind Ranger closing in on the Ags for her kit. Is Ags
Which
close to
does
something?
feel, once again, bad against 2 cores that are going to be building MKBs.
Right. It doesn't do anything for you in Chronosphere either once that Void is the MKB, right? So
No, I get it. You're going to be fast and moving around the map very quickly with the Ags. Don't get me wrong, but it is not going to save you. It was no defensive tool.
even Snapfire's got an MKB queued up here. You might have some little shredder attack damage combinations going on.
I don't know how much I like that.
Lena has
Like
her
having Talbird would feel pretty good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Even like an E-Blade?
Tower is under attack,
I don't know.
but you probably already knew that.
Something to save? I'm not sure, but like it seems just a little greedy. Like you're
Dire's
not
tower is under siege.
playing to enable your cores, you're playing to enable your own game kind of thing.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
being
and then I'll play devil's advocate. Like maybe you're thinking, well, we're gonna have a couple people stuck in the Chrono, so we still got to keep doing damage, even if
That's
Void
true.
pops the R, right? And
Okay, they are just throwing Lich in.
Oh, and with the Sinister Gaze instantly here, and
That was...
I don't know if they couldn't have turned and just blown one of those 2 up, but if I was there, I would have started running. If I see the Lich coming at me, it's like, well, there's some confidence that they have a team fight here.
Yeah, they did not. They could have definitely murdered that Lich.
Yeah.
Oh, the silence comes out. Yules
Nice
is
little
coming
Yules to
in.
take it off. No follow-ups. Oh, there we go.
Oh, the
Bulldog
taunt
blinks in.
is very good.
They just dump everything on the Phoenix, which I can't blame them. That
Boy
takes
is
him out.
going
Here's
in
a
for
Crone.
Chrono.
Drow is in there. Frost Armor. This is likely going to save the life.
Good work.
Snapfire going to come in here to pick her up. Is that back off cooldown?
It is. She
Oh,
didn't
not
get to her in time.
quite. Lena is getting attacked out by the Omni Knight, but the debuffs applied. Phoenix Egg's going to kill the Admiral here. Unfortunately, Lich TPing out. Does get Yules. He's going
Canceled
down.
as well. It's a disaster.
And Slardar
No
is
buyback.
still looking for more. Now, Lich is actually extremely important to die here because he can really slow down tower push. And now they do not have that
Yeah,
available.
not getting the gobble up on the Drow Ranger was a huge problem.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. The range is very, very short, though, so Dago had to get really on top of
Is-
her. Oh, repair
The repair
kit.
kit.
is being attacked.
Is the repair kit going to try and save the game?
Doing its darndest right now. It does have a cooldown, though, so if they are able to get past this tower,
It is
Or switch
saving
lanes.
the game right now.
we have a creep wave here. Backdoor's already down. We don't have a tower in here, so these 2 racks are likely dead.
Yeah.
But it is wasting time, right? It's taking time. Heroes are coming back
Yeah,
up.
was able
They're
to-
just on.
Able to hold them off for a little bit, and until these should only lose 1 set of racks, maybe the tower in a little bit.
Radiant's middle
This
barracks
bottom.
has been destroyed.
It looks like they're just going to back off and farm.
Phoenix
I
doing
don't
as much
feel
as they
like
can to push.
I don't think the Dire feel like they're on a clock, do they?
I
you
would
have
not
Void in
think
the late
so.
game?
With Void, he's like one of those my carry beats your carry. As long as there isn't so much save where like you definitely can't guarantee that Wind Ranger or
Right? Yeah, there's
Drow
no
dies in
Oracle or
Long roast timer. Wow.
there's no Oracle or Shadow Demon on the other team. There's no way that you always have kill potential.
right.
Oh, they think they're doing
Radiant's
roast,
bottom
so.
tower is
This
under
is pretty obvious, unfortunately, with the bottom wave. No one going to clear it. The Dire should kind of see this coming.
They think they're doing roast, though.
They do, and Roche still's about a minute up. Well, they do see the Omni.
Yeah.
Pepega thought about it on the Axe. Thinks better of it.
Boy, that could have been a really good kill.
Right, if we can land some kind of shackle here and just go on top of them.
This is really big. If you can,
It's a
this
bold-
Void is a little alone.
Interesting, actually.
Oh, the
He's
team's
not looking to
smoking
get
up
out
behind him, though.
still.
Oh,
We do
he's
get a jump in by
coming
Slardar on the Wind
BKB.
Ranger. 15 seconds on this Chrono. We need to get some fighting going, or we need to get out of here. This Chrono is going
Yeah,
to
they're
be
running.
very
They're running
problematic.
out. They're running out.
What we got now? What's our exact timer? 10 seconds on the Roshan. They're just
And
waiting for it.
They're just waiting. They know this is all they need to win.
Yeah,
They're
this
just gonna
is
play it safe.
game-ending material right here, and the big boy is back, and he's not going to be back for long. Radiant do seem to be done the wires. Are they smoking up here? They have, but they are not going to get there in time.
Oh, they
Very
need another
unfortunate.
like 30 seconds. Are they gonna go anyway? I don't think so.
Maybe they split up and farm a wave here. This is problematic. He's got Chrono back up.
Manta's gone. Oh, the Yule's on
See
there.
if Void thinks about another engage. He doesn't have to. The Slardar's
It's
already
gonna make
here.
a big chrono, I think.
No, Axe is just feeding himself to save
Yeah,
the
to make
team.
sure that doesn't happen. Still have Chrono up. They don't have to use that. Axe has no buyback.
Oh, he does. He just got it.
Oh, he just got it. Excellent.
Lich actually ran over to get a bounty rune, which got it for him.
Heads up play by the support. Nice job, Lich. Well, this tier 2 is going to fall very, very quickly, and then it's the high ground defense that we'll see.
Radiant's top tower
Man, this
Never
seems
kidding.
like a tough set of kills to get a hold of. Almost a 20k lead on the side of the Dire over the Radiant here. And this is, it's all coming down to this.
This is a hard push to stop. This is kind of you give it a go, but
Yep, repair kit used. Slow it down as much as they can. It's like they're not going to be enough, and Pega buys back.
Radiant's top tower is being Radiant's top tower has been destroyed.
50% status resistance. Phoenix and an Omni Knight behind this freaking. Oh, he's taking
a lot of damage.
Oh my goodness!
Does
And
go
he's
down.
gone.
But
What?
Pega likely to engage here.
he
Oh,
just
not
timed
quite with the
it just by
timing.
a second.
This is trouble when he comes out of the stun. It's going to be a huge chrono. They don't split up.
The chrono, only the wind, only the wind.
Hopefully Wind has buyback here. She does not. The egg going
Egg
down
is
now.
off.
We've got to retreat
Dude,
aside of
that's a
Radiant.
four-man. That's a four-man fucking.
A ravage by Slardar.
Yeah.
All right,
I
all the
couldn't-
items.
Oh no.
that's a dieback.
Lich is melting. Dieback. Wifestealer's low.
Oh, there's the R by the Omni Knight. The cheese consumed by the Lina, and they're gonna die. They lose Diglett. They lose everybody. Die back on Lich and Axe. That is gonna be game.
Yep, this one.
There's no way
is
to
all but
hold.
officially
Oh,
over.
oh!
Dire's bottom tower
Are you kidding me?
You're kidding me. He's just gonna
He has
buy
buyback, but oh, he's gonna go for the rampage here.
that. Of course.
Lena's gonna try. Slardar trying to keep the vision with the ult will do so. Drop doing some significant damage. Good little juke and jive here. The Ghost Scepter! Oh, come on, Dire. That's worth some tips. That's well played. You gotta respect that. Buys back, but doesn't have that much of a base left. I suppose they do still have bottom racks, honestly, but they're not going to have a tier 4 in a second here.
Oh my
And
god.
they're
this
just going
Lina
to
hit
duke it out again.
so hard.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
When a drow beats a, or when a Lina beats a drow, 1v1, that's pretty sad.
Well, I mean, Lena's up 7,000 net worth.
Yeah, what's 7,000 net worth between friends?
Yeah. And probably 6 levels.
Or maybe the case after this series between enemies. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Well, we do
solid
get
1-1.
Saturday Night Dive. Go ahead and pull out the second game of the series, so it will be split between the two teams. Again, 7 Wifestealer standing on extremely short notice. Again, the freight/festive train and Mini Colt did have to cancel very, very late here. So definitely appreciated by, everyone in the league, really. We have these standings that turn
Oof.
around and play games short notice.
I just looked at the Axe farm from 10 to 20 minutes, and that is a flat graph from your operator.
I just turned off everyone's lines. I'm going to turn on just his. Apologies in advance, Pega. Oh, dear. Yeah, that is...
He might
I
have
mean,
gone
it's not
down at that
horizontal.
work from like 12 to 14, 15 minutes.
You're not wrong. There's a couple ticks where it is down, and it just was such a struggle. Maybe it was the best bet to get the Vanguard as soon as you got that next 1100 up. Maybe it would have been a different story. Maybe just stay away from fights. It was so very tough though, and he was so key to setting up some of the kills they had in the mid game. It's tough to imagine how much more effective he could have been with the Blink Dagger. I mean, we maybe we're exaggerating a little bit 5 minutes, but certainly 3. It was at least 3 minutes earlier, if not for a couple of plays, a couple of finds by the Dire.
Yeah, I mean, he gets that Blink Dagger at right when you see this Lina start to take off and they kill her twice, and all of a sudden they can start steamrolling on the Wind Ranger. The Drow has more space. But really, Filski, hats off, did a very good job. As soon as he got his Blink, they killed Axe incessantly. Nowhere felt safe on the map except for what the Drow farm the Drow is taking. And then they took the safe lane tower earlier. Void was free to farm the entire bottom of the map. He got back into having a good game, and they just grew this net worth lead over time and ended it.
Yeah, it was interesting here. I actually have currently on stream. I'm showing the Dota Plus. Dota Plus was not convinced who was going to win that game until what looks to be about the same time as that 5-man team wipe. And just before it, you have these kind of throws back and forth between those fights that kept swinging one way and another. So
Yeah,
it was as close as it seemed, I think.
It was a good game. They definitely had chances on the Radiant to kind of bring it back, and didn't feel like Drow ever quite get off the ground. But
Okay, where's the stream?
Oh, there you go.
Pega has joined us.
Where is the
Captain?
stream?
The stream's right now. It's on Masters. We're on the main.
Oh, you're on main?
Yeah, absolutely. So joining us now, still live
I'm
for
sorry.
Pega. We are looking at the post-game interview. Sure.
Post-game interview.
You can talk to us about the game.
Yeah,
I see you on that X.
dude, I had a really good lane,
You did.
and then I kept saying I was 200 gold from Blink, and then died 3 times at 22:30. And turns out delaying my Blink by 4 minutes is quite a problem. So it's not good. A little frustrating. Because I was top net worth, I think, at 10 minutes. So I should be able to snowball, I think, a little harder than I did, but that's okay. It was tough. I think we had they had a really good team fight, and then we had obviously 2 stand-ins, so
Yeah,
it was
does make it a little harder
it's
to
always tough. But I mean, I think game 1 we played pretty well. I thought we were ahead. Like they couldn't fight us at all. I don't think so. Felt pretty good, I guess. And then game 2, I don't know. It was just kind of hard fighting the Phoenix Void, obviously.
Yeah, it's a very
It's
powerful
good
combo.
team fight, and I think Drow had a tough time, and then you were couldn't get that safe lane tower quite early enough, so Void had time to come back into that game.
Yeah, Wifestealer Drow is a bit of a KEKW for me, but that's okay. Flanking knows.
I've been in one of those games or two.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys casting. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I didn't mean to interrupt your thought there.
Oh, no. No thought.
Oh, I thought you were just going to keep lauding praise onto the three of us. I was going to keep going. You guys are great. Thank you for casting. You're the best.
Yeah,
I
you
just
guys
thought you were going
suck.
to keep going. But the
so Masters need some new casters. Yeah.
I was going to warn you, that first game, you have another 1, maybe 2 of those. You're going to have to get your Bloodseeker games in a pub because you did not have the greatest of starts. It wasn't a bad start by any means. I think you played the lane
It was a
relatively
bad
well.
start.
But once you
big
go down,
sad.
I think once you go down that low, it could just snowball completely out of control, and it didn't get that
sure.
bad. And then by the end of the game, even the mid game, what am I talking about? You were just causing all sorts of problems again on the
Owning,
heroes.
like you like to say. I was owning.
Owning. Yeah, I think that's one of the roughest starts out on Bloodseeker in a while. Because Snap was going mid for the runes, which is all good, and then Linus Fen is very fun to play into. So I don't know. It's hard when you play Bloodseeker. You can't come up to the wave. You can't heal. It's pretty hard, right? So, but yeah, I mean, we had Medusa. We all kind of items for it. I thought we played really well game 1. It seemed pretty. I wouldn't say like easy, but I don't think we felt too threatened like game 1 throughout the game. Like I thought we felt pretty confident.
I think it was like a 12-minute mark. I want to say Dusa. I don't even know if she had finished her. Would she have her Yasha on the way out or something? He got killed by Kerr, so it wasn't even on her yet. And she took on 3 heroes, and
yeah,
like,
they
had
went
to
on her
back
top
off.
jungler, right? And
Yeah.
then, or maybe that was later in the game, but yeah, they went on her with like 5 heroes for like 10 seconds, and she didn't die. And then we killed 3 or 4 heroes. I've seen that a lot in pubs, so.
Yeah, just complete raid boss status, and
Exactly.
it's like you expect that to happen at like minute 40. You know what I mean? Like, this game's in before that, and
don't
you're
know.
that early in the game, and they looked at her, and she literally just turned and said, "Okay, I'll punch you a little bit." And they're like,
Wifestealer
"Oh, crud, we gotta go."
Medusa is power. Wifestealer Drow, it's we're gonna have to work on that one a little bit maybe.
I'm gonna hear about this for the
I'm
next
just
10 days, like week.
Oh, of course, of
Discord.
course, of course.
Making Medusa, Jesus.
Space making Medusa. It's true. He was making space. And we had the mid Elder Titan, the Sev specialty.
That was a fun game to watch because of
Yeah,
that.
it was.
We picked it for him, and then we saw bronze level 1 on the hero, and we were like, "Wait a minute, hold on."
There's
He's like,
plastic
"Don't worry, guys.
staples in
I
that
played
gun.
this on my Smurf." I was like, "Just it's on his 3K Smurf? Are we in trouble?"
Also, Stav smurfing weird champ.
A little bit.
Come on, man.
Definitely true. All right. Well, didn't know we were still live, but I appreciate the little interview here. Hopefully, you guys had fun watching the games. I thought they were pretty fun overall. So
Oh, they were good.
I will let you guys close her up here.
Yeah. Well, appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the interview. Appreciate the fine plays and letting us cast the games here for Pega.
Please.
So we'll talk to you after this. Have yourself a good night. And again, thank you for stopping by.
Peace.
Again, that's Captain Papega, or Admiral Papega, Admiral Simp as he was in the games there.
Mr. Simp Lord.
The Simp Lord himself, captain
He
of the
was Captain
Wifestealer
Papega.
KEKWs.
He was Captain Papega in Divine, right? Then he got to Immortal and became Admiral Simp.
That's right. He was properly promoted by the Dota Armed Forces.
Yes.
Supreme Commander Gaben bestowed the honor himself. It was a very great ceremony. Brought a tear to my eye. with that nonsense,
I'm too tired.
I think we could call it. Flanking, any final thoughts before we close out here?
2 good games. I think the Medusa, like you said, game 1, very strong. And then the team fight, like we said right in the draft, the Faceless Void, Phoenix, and you press two R buttons, and the enemy team can't fight you, and you can just pick and kill whatever important core you want. Hard to play the game.
Very hard to play. And Steph, how about yourself? What any closing thoughts you have for the men and women out there watching the stream?
Thanks for watching. I love you all, and shout out to my mom.
Steph, always the PMA comments. Well, as always, appreciate
Not in
you.
pubs.
They don't count. Appreciate you casting with me, Steph. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Hopefully we see you again very, very soon. Thank you all on the stream for stopping by. Again, this has been a presentation of the RD2L Masters League. This was Division 1 action. And again, the final result was Wifestealer KEKW splitting the 2-game series with Saturday Night Dive 1-1. Everyone have yourselves a good night, and we'll catch you next time. See you later.